Alright, this is the unit. The customer had called this morning and said the box was warm. Now I'm up here in the afternoon and it's cooling and it's fine. Sight glass is clear, unit's running, the box is cold. So my suspicion is we had low ambience this morning for here. My suspicion is the pressure switch, when it was cold out, when the box called for cooling, the pressure never came up high enough for that switch to make. So I'm going to gauge up on it and check the pressure switch, cut in and cut out, see where we're at, and see if my suspicion is right, if we might have to change that cut in lower. This is a 134A unit, so even on a cold morning, if I set it for a cut in of around 20 psi or maybe 18 psi cut in, which would be an 18 degree evaporator, it should make it on a cold morning even for here in California. So let's see where the cut in and cut out is on this pressure switch. Alright, we went ahead and gauged up on her, and pressures aren't bad. Operating pressures look decent. The head's a little high, but that's kind of normal on these units. Suction pressure is right in the wheelhouse. So I'm going to go ahead and front seat the king valve and we'll watch it pump down. Right there off our receiver. See what happens here. And we're going to check our suction pressure. We'll check where the cutout is, and we'll check where the cut in is at. There it goes. Not looking so hot right now. I'd like to see that turn off at about 3, so I'm going to have to make some adjustments. But it seems going to run into a vacuum. Ooh, right down in the 0, almost -1. Yeah, right at 0. Okay, let's see where our cut in is at. We'll go ahead and crack this open. Come on, gear wrench, cooperate. See that? The compressor had a hard time restarting. It actually clicked out on overload. Alright, so the pump down teaches us a lot. I know I need to adjust the pressure switch still, but the compressor was having a hard time restarting. It's going off on overload. So I'm checking my start capacitor right here, and it is supposed to be 270 to 324 microfarads. We're not even close. So I'm going to see if I got another start cap on the truck. Maybe it was just having a hard time starting. The cut-in was about 23 on the switch and the cutout was at 0. I'd like to see it more like a cut-in at 20 and a cutout at 3. We'll try and get that set if we can get this compressor running again. Let me see if I have a start cap on the truck. Okay, I had a start cap a harvested start cap to get me by start cap for that compressor. We're going to change those out. I'm going to let the customer know that it's hanging in there right now, that we got the correct start components coming for that compressor, and that the start capacitor had failed. I readjusted the pressure switch to cut in at 20, cut out at 3. You see a lot of us using like Testo smart probes or the field piece probes on the channel and checking them out. Look, I'll be honest, I paid for the Testo smart probes. They work as advertised. The range is not great. The field piece probes were sent to me by Field Piece. I did not pay for those. So if you're a new guy starting out, you want to get some tools and you're short on cash because you're not making a lot of money just yet in the trade, this is probably the best bang for the buck is the Testo 550. Comes with Bluetooth. It'll go to your phone, so you can be cool like the probes and stuff and have a little Bluetooth stuff. It has the app. You can download the refrigerants you want it on to display and not to display. This thing is absolutely the best bang for the buck for you new guys getting started out there. It's a great set of gauges, and it does a lot more. It does your pressure test. You can use it as a dual temperature probe if you want to. And then of course, you know, the DL429 UEI meter does everything you need and then some. You could probably, nowadays, you could probably purchase both of these probably for like $350. You might have to purchase the hoses separate, but you might not. You gotta check all the sites and see what you can get this for with the temperature probes. And I'm not sure if they throw the hoses in or not. I can't remember. But best banger for the buck right here. You don't need smart probes. You don't need probes. You can get that stuff later on when you're getting paid more and you're advancing in your career. We're gonna get a nice little sunset. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Hope this hangs in there because I really don't want to come up here in the rain tomorrow to do this. I mean, I got this little overhang here. It won't be too bad. That's from yesterday's rain. Look, I almost took out the DL429. That was close. Not that far away. Now the DL429 will hang in there. All right, one more thing. The gear wrench, refrigeration wrench. I'd have to give this a major thumbs down. This is the third one I've had, and every one I've had is broken. See? The gears strip out in it. And, alright, so that was one. You do your little pump down check on a unit, you can find a lot of things. It took me right to that bad start capacitor. 27 microfarads, and it was supposed to be like 247 to 376. Not even close. So I think it get lucky and the compressor would start every once in a while. So yeah, I put the harvested capacitor on there to get the unit running for tonight, and I ordered up the start component. So we'll get a follow-up changing out the current relay and the start cap on that compressor. We'll see how it goes there.